The ERi-TV news broadcast crew and I, Dalit Haya, are now ready for your daily news briefing at 10:30 local time. But first, let us catch up with the major headlines. Efforts to conserve indigenous trees in Haga subzone. Petrified tree discovered in Ad Kinzab. Iran's president arrives in Pakistan for wide-ranging of talks. UK returns looted Ghana artifacts on a loan after 150 years. On our local news, efforts to conserve indigenous trees across the approximately 40 hectares of land in Andalai Haga subzone are reportedly yielding encouraging results. The local residents have noted that due to the increasing public awareness and ongoing monitoring, trees that were on the verge of extinction are now thriving and have become a sanctuary for various wild animals. Mr. Raka Obaselase, an individual actively involved in conservation efforts, stated that, in addition to this effort, rigorous corrective measures are being implemented against those involved in deforestation activities. Mr. Hussein Yassin, the administrator of As-Sarha administrative areas, remarked that Adalai serves as a model village within the administrative zone for preservation and cultivation of new indigenous trees. Adalai, which is home to 40 families, is also recognized as a leading example to community-based environmental sanitation activities. Dr. Tsagai Medin, head of the Research and Ancient Heritage at the Commission of Culture and Sports, announced the discovery of petrified trees in Adi Kinzinab, located in Adukhala subzone. Dr. Tsagai highlighted that this discovery is part of the broader ecosystem finding across the country and might provide evidence of migration of large mammals that occurred 27 million years ago. Dr. Tsagai further explained that this new find could be contemporary with the remains of the elephant family discovered in Kodofalasi in 2008, which offers insight to the area's ancient environmental structure. He added that further research on the petrified tree will be conducted in cooperation with various partners, and an official report will be released in due time. Mr. Takhlit Gabez-Gabihir, head of culture and sports in the southern region, urged relevant institutions to protect this significant site as it might contain other valuable ancient remains. In related news, ancient ceramics, metal ornaments, and will appear to be a human bone have been unearthed in Eritrea, where a new dam is currently under construction. Adi Kinzinab is situated 8 kilometers east of Adukhala, and Eritrea is 5 kilometers south of Mendefera. Residents from 4 administrative areas in Adukhala subzone are currently engaged in renovation of roads that has been severely damaged by flooding and other factors causing difficulties for vehicle traffic. Mr. Yamana Kasa, administrator of Adi Makheda administrative area, highlighted that this community-based popular campaign is a key part of ongoing developmental activities. He noted that approximately 10 kilometers of the road have already been renovated thanks to the robust participation of the local community. Mr. Yamana further mentioned that these residents from the administrative area of Fikhia, Chakamte, Adi Makheda, and Mai Nihug are actively participating in the campaign. The residents themselves have reported that the damaged road has been a major hindrance on their daily activity. They are optimistic that once the renovation is complete, it will significantly alleviate their transportation issues. Eritrean athlete Nazret Woldu, who holds the national record for marathons, triumphed at the 41st Vienna Marathon, which took place on April 21st. Nazret completed the race in 2 hours, 24 minutes and 8 seconds, outpacing her nearest competitor, a Kenyan athlete, by 2 minutes and 14 seconds. This victory has also earned Nazareth a spot at the upcoming Paris Olympics scheduled for July this year. In related news, another Eritrean athlete, Henok Tesfaye, achieved 6th place at the London Marathon held in the same day in London. The viewers will be back with the international news shortly. Please stay tuned. Welcome back. Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi arrived in neighboring Pakistan on Monday for an official meeting with the host of nations leaders aimed at Iranian-Israeli tension. An official pre-arrival announcement from Islamabad's foreign minister stated that the talks will provide important opportunity to strengthen bilateral ties and cooperation in trade, connectivity, energy, and agriculture. It said Raisi's high-level delegation would include the Iranian foreign minister, other cabinet members, and business representatives. During his 3-day stay in Pakistan, the Iranian president is scheduled to meet his counterpart, Saif al-Zardari, and Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif, among others. The Pakistani statement said without elaborating, they will also discuss regional and global developmental and bilateral cooperation to combat the common threat of terrorism. Iran and Pakistan share 900 kilometers border, which is prone to militant infiltration, smuggling, and other illegal crossing. The countries accuse each other of not preventing militant groups from sheltering in their respective lands and launching cross-border terrorist attacks. On our last news, the United Kingdom has returned 32 gold and silver treasures stolen from the Ashanti Kingdom more than 150 years ago in what today's Ghana on 6 years-long Ghanaian negotiator have said. The artifacts, comprising 15 items of the British Museum and 17 from the Victoria and Albert Museum, were robbed from the court of Ashanti King during the turbulent of 19th century clashes between the British and the Ashanti people. Ghanaian authorities have for years tried to reclaim gold treasures looted by the British soldiers from the Ashanti Kingdom, which is also known as the Ashanti. The accord will see the relics, including gold and silver regalia associated with the Ashanti Royal Court, showcased in the Manhilia Place Museum in Kumasi, the capital of the Ashanti region, as part of a year-long celebration honoring the King's Silver Jubilee. It comes as international monument of campaigning has grown for museums and institutions to have African artifacts returned from former colonial powers. Dear viewers, we've come to the end of tonight's news. Let's have a quick recap of the headlines. Efforts to conserve indigenous trees in Haga subzone. Petrified tree discovered in Adikin Zinab. Iran's president arrives in Pakistan for wide-ranging talks. UK returns looted Ghana artifacts on loan after 150 years. That is all our local and international news. Dear viewers, thanks for watching and have a good night.